Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si G. Tanji. Welcome to Kababayan Today. Eto na naman tayo mga kababayan. Ang bilis ng panahon, ano? Malapit na ang weekend, pero syempre pag midweek, alam nyo na. Maaasahan nyo po na Kababayan Today will give you the midweek news updates from Asian Journal.
Asian Journal, the Filipino-American community newspaper since 1991.
Hindi kumpleto ang ating linggo kung wala si Annie Nepomuceno from Asian Journal. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you, G. Magandang hapon sa'yo. At itong ating mga balita mula sa Asian Journal. Healthcare costs rise. Americans are shouldering an increasing amount for medical costs, with deductibles outpacing the average employee's wage growth in the last 5 years and overall inflation, according to a new report. U.S. workers saw their out-of-pocket medical costs rise again this year as the average deductible for an employer-provided health plan jumped nearly 9% in 2015 to more than $1,000. Additionally, a greater deductible puts the responsibility on the worker to determine if it is worth visiting the doctor or requesting for a test. The climbing costs are heavily affecting America's middle class, with many individuals opting to skip out on going to the doctor due to out-of-pocket expenses such as copay fees, despite the slowdown in the growth of healthcare costs. Unaffordable deductibles are also emerging as a major issue for health plans being sold on marketplaces created by President Barack Obama's Affordable Care Act. The marketplaces, now in their second year, were initially designed to help people without private or employer-provided insurance. Most of the nearly 10 million people in the marketplace plans qualify for subsidies to offset their premiums, but deductibles in many of those plans cost thousands of dollars.
Well, the good news is people in America have insurance, medyo mahal, but alam natin na pag nagkasakit tayo, at least we can rest assured na protektado tayo.
Yeah, health is wealth talaga, at you know, if you have no insurance, that's way worse.
Yes, all right, moving on to our second topic from Asian Journal.
Yes, according to a new report by the Pew Research Center, Asians are on track to become the largest population of immigrants in the United States. The study, released on Monday, September 28, also mentioned that the share of new Hispanic arrivals is smaller than it was 50 years ago, and that the percentage of the whole U.S. immigrant population was higher in 1890 than it is today. By 2065, Pew projects that there will be 441 million people living in the U.S., and 88% of that growth will be attributed to future immigrants and their children. Asians are expected to outnumber Hispanics, making up 38% of all immigrants. Earlier data from the Migrant Policy Institute revealed Asians have one of the highest naturalization rates in the country. While only 47% of all immigrants in the country are naturalized, the number for Asian immigrants is considerably higher at 59% as of 2013. 1.26 million Filipinos are U.S. naturalized citizens, 43,489 of whom were naturalized that year. Today, the total Asian population in the U.S. amounts to over 18 million, nearly 18 times more than 1.5 million in 1970.
Wow, that's a lot of statistics, Annie, but overall, it means that we are here in America, we are making our mark, and who knows, LA 18 might be one of those stations that people will really have to depend on for their news because of the growth in the Asian population.
Yes, that's right. And they have been depending on LA 18 for many, many years.
That's right. And now with our last story for the day.
Yes, with the start of the 2015-2016 NBA season less than a month away, Los Angeles Lakers guard Jordan Clarkson is hoping great things will happen and anticipates the team will mesh well together. The Phil-Am basketball player, who is entering his second year in the league, is looking to work hard and put it all on the line when the regular season begins on October 27 in his rookie year. Clarkson averaged 11.9 points, 3.2 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 0.86 steals, and 0.20 blocks in 59 games. In addition to representing the Los Angeles team, Clarkson was in talks earlier this year to play for Gilas Pilipinas in the ongoing FIBA Asian Championship, for which he was cleared to play. However, due to scheduling conflicts with Lakers training camp, which began Monday, he did not make the the Philippine roster. As Clarkson's Filipino fans follow him into the NBA season, he offered the following message to them: "I'm going to keep trying to represent well and keep trying to put on for the country and the flag and try and do my best."
All right, that's indeed good news. If it doesn't happen this year, I'm sure one of these days or the years coming up, makakasama rin siya sa Gilas, di ba?
It's good that he wants to do it. It's nice.
Right. Okay. Well, Annie, I hope you'll stick around for our show today because we have a lot in store for our kababayans. Please visit asianjournal.com for all the complete details on the stories that we read. Pagbalik natin, makakasama natin muli si Annie together with singer-songwriter Odette Quesada and pop tenor Erwin Andaya. Magkakantahan kami dito sa Kababayan Today.